8:02 in the morning, Wednesday, August 27th. I'm at the Hugh Ramsey Nature Park here in Harlingen, Texas. There's a few javelinas. They're all waiting to be fed breakfast. Let me go ahead and throw this can in the trash real quick. I'll be back. I'll be here a little bit. I don't know if I'll do the hour. If more javelinas show up, I might do the hour, but otherwise, just keep it between 30 minutes and 45 minutes if I don't see any javelinas. Any more come in. So right now I got 3 juveniles. I'm gonna call them juveniles instead of babies because they're not so baby anymore. Or not these ones. It is so humid, very humid. It's also very warm. Hey Christina, salamat, magandang umaga. Salamat. Hi. It's very humid and it's warm and it's extremely humid. I'm sweating profusely, sweating a lot. So far we only have 3 adult javelinas, 4 javelinas, and then 2 smaller ones. I'm not gonna say babies. I'm gonna call them juveniles. They're not adults yet, but they're not so little anymore. They're growing up. There's no wind at all. The wind is calm. I see green jay at the feeder. You won't see him because there's a feeder way in the back over there. There's a green jay over there. Let me zoom this up. I should. There's a male grackle over there, ready to eat peanut butter. I'm gonna have a seat. Oh, let me take a seat. Let me sit down. I don't even know what time it is. Let me see. 8:07. In the middle of the screen, there's a Greco eating peanut butter. Then he's gonna drink water. Hey, Donnie. I wonder why. I don't know. I did everything the same protocol. The only thing I don't do is I don't announce when I'm gonna go live because I don't know if I'm gonna be here at 7:10, 7:30, 8. So I never put a time, a schedule. So far I only see here, good morning, hope you're doing well. So far I see three adult javelinas, and underneath over here there's 4. The 2 young, there are 4 adolescents, I'm gonna say, not adults. There's the 2 baby ones that are here. I'm not gonna say so baby because they're growing up. And then 2 older ones that are in the back. I threw corn in there, so that's why they're hidden right there. See the gimbal right there. It's so humid. Ah, okay. Yeah. For me, I can see, since I use my phone, I can see the lives, and I can see what people posted, whether it be a live from somebody else or a live they did hours ago, yesterday. Being with the Philippines, so it'll show me. Still show me what they did yesterday, even though it's just a few hours ago. There's some Gracos in the back, or there's one at least. It's right now it's drinking water, but it's been eating peanut butter. And every time they eat some peanut butter, and they go for the water, to drink water. Now there's a sparrow that's about to eat peanut butter. Three sparrows, 4 sparrows, 5. It's a whole bunch of sparrows. There's no one eat peanut butter from the same spot, even though I put peanut butter on different branches and different trees. I'm waiting for more javelinas to come in. I think I'm seeing a pattern. They usually start coming in around 9 in the morning, closer to 9. If that's the case, I might have to come in later. See up in that, oh, there's a grackle eating that peanut butter. It's a male grackle. See, and then he goes down to drink water. If I don't see any action, I might walk the park. If I don't see any action anymore come in here in the 30-minute mark, I'll start walking the park. So I can sweat some more. I'm looking behind me, and I think I see a rabbit. I don't think I've ever seen rats here. Rats or mice. There should be some. Hey, Loris, magandang umaga. I hear a chachalaka when they're in the background. Salamat, Doris. Oh, we got a golden fronted woodpecker eating peanut butter over there. I won't zoom in because there's those branches. I don't have a full view from here. But there's a golden fronted woodpecker there. It's eating the peanut butter. No worries, Luis. Kathy, good morning. It is extremely humid. It's warm. I think here when it was 6 in the morning, it was in the like 78 or so. But it's extremely humid. I'm drenched in sweat here. We only got a few of them here. We got three adults, and then the 4 young ones down there. I'm gonna call them juveniles because they're not so baby anymore. Yeah, that woodpecker's still there. There's one feeder here. There's another feeder. Oh, where's the other feeder? Right here's another feeder. And then way over there, oh, one off screen over here is another feeder, the bigger one. And one over there, the new one. And over there I can see one white-winged dove. Opo, Luis. Wow, 54 degrees. We won't see that. We won't see 54 not probably until December. Chachalaka is very near me. I hear him. And green jay. 2 green jays. No, it's not the grackle. It's a chachalaca. Plain chachalaca. I don't know how far north you see those. I know the valley is one of the northernmost parts. Wow, Kathy, that's great. You're gonna visit travel here and down in the Rio Grande Valley. If you do come here in the summer, I don't know if you've been here before, I forgot. If you're here in the summer, summers are unbearable. Very humid, hot, especially like August, July. There's a chachalaca right behind me, I can hear him. Oh, that's great. You can visit the park. Yeah, you got Tyler Avenue's not that far away from here. Right that way is Ed Carey, Loop 499. Yeah, the chachalaca is one of the trees behind me. I like them during the spring when they make all that noise. Ah, okay. Yeah, I take Harrison. Usually that's the road that I take. Every now and then if I hear a train, I'll take Ed Carey, Loop 499. But most of the time I just go through, I utilize Harrison and Tyler avenues. So I'm can't see them here in the camera, but in the feeder, in the furthest feeder in the back, I see a green jay and I see a white-winged dove. Golden fronted woodpecker left already. Winter, well, it depends on the weather. You know how the valley is with the winter. Can be nice, warm, hot, extremely cold. I don't like those cold weathers, even if it's for a day, two, or day or so. Hey, Annalyn, magandang umaga. Talk celebrating her birthday. I was in our live stream earlier, but she wasn't really there. She was doing some stuff, so I didn't speak to her. I didn't chat. I didn't interact with her. It's very not hot because it's still early in the morning, but it's very warm and extremely humid. I'm waiting for more javelinas to come in. If I don't see anything here in the 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I'm gonna walk the park. And so far, I only got 3 adults here and 4 young ones in there, or down there. Let me see if I can show them. There's two of them that are laying down. That one that you see on the right next to them is one, and behind them are two more, but they blend in with the color of the dirt or the soil, so you really can't see them. They're starting to fight. They're learning how to be adults, the young ones. Yeah, I'll walk the park here shortly. If I don't see any more come in the next 10 minutes, then I'll walk the park. I'm only gonna go to towards the Arroyo, Colorado, and then come back. If it's not muddy, I'll do a video. Oh, right there. See, this is 2 years ago is when this one came out, the Action 4. The Action 5 is the newest model. I think the Action 6 should be coming out around October or September. So that's one of my cameras. Then I got my Samsung C825, my Samsung phone from 5 years ago. And then my Xiaomi phone that I'm using right now. Salamat. So I can use 3 different cameras. Yeah, I got it before when I got laid off. This when I got this one. I think I paid like $500 or $600 when it first came out. This is the S20 FE, Samsung FE. And then last year's when I got the Xiaomi phone. The one that I really want is the Vivo X200 Pro. Maybe I can get it next year. It's $1,000, but it's only Chinese. It's not global, no global edition. But the camera is way much better than the one that I'm using right now. And then the one that I'm using was one of the top 5 cameras of last year, 2024. I'm sorry, 2020, yeah, 2024. I'm gonna give it, it's 25 minutes into the stream. Yeah, I know what you're saying there, Donnie. Martin Sarvine. Some of these phones are way too expensive. $1,200 plus. Can't be buying a phone every year. when I used to be with Sprint, I used to have the plan where I would every year I'd get a new phone, but you just sort of like a lease. Basically, it was never yours. Not sure what bird that is. I can't see him. It's near me. It's an Palo Blanco tree. Not sure what Palo Blanco is in English. I think it's a hackberry. I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, understood. I got T-Mobile in mine. But I always had to buy a phone. Nothing was ever free. Well, I think now you can get them, but in my time. But then I don't want to be stuck with having to pay $90, whatever the amount is, every month for 1 or 2 years. No javelinas. Let's give them 5 minutes and then we'll walk the park. I threw chicken feed in that area for the birds, and there's one female grackle just eating there. There's a few ground dove. I believe I can't remember if it's a ground dove or an Inca dove. I see several of them, like five or so. That one over there kind of reminds me of going to the zoo when the animals are always facing the other way, and all you see is their behind. So what I'll probably do is here to 30 minutes instead of 35. I'll go walk the park. But I might do a few videos with this. I know where I'm gonna do. I'll do some more of that where that little body of water is between the Arroyo Colorado and the park. Once you use the action camera with the tripod, the mini tripod, you put it ground level or right at the level of the water. Makes it appear as if you're in some kind of a river or huge body of water, but it's not. It's just a little stream. Right, so I don't see any. I know they're gonna come in. They're bound to show up. They always do. So I'm gonna walk the park. Say goodbye to these suckers here. Oh, let me just take a picture for the screensaver real quick here. I'm sorry, for the thumbnail. Those two finally came out. They ate almost all the corn. But let's walk the park here. Doesn't look like it rained here recently. Last week. Well, let's walk the park. I'm gonna go into they being the other people that used to feed the javelinas and the birds. They used to feed them over here at this other location, but it's been, oh, there was a chachalaca flying above me. Been a while, and I haven't seen them in a long time. Of course, the other gentleman passed away last year. Let me show you this one here. Charles Ira Manning Memorial Garden. I was at is over there. Oh, this one has a lot more water than the other one. Oh, I didn't know about this area here. Yeah, it's I guess because I'm in the city. Just go to the nature park. I'm sorry, not the nature park, the refuge, and I won't have that great signal. That sign's so bright. Here you can see a trail. Usually the animals will use that. See, the leaves are kind of watery. They need some rain. It's better than last year than 2023, when we had so much a heat wave. Yeah, the city is just right outside of the park. A long time ago, this used to be oh, I forgot, what, a landfill. Morning.
Morning.
This used to be a landfill a long time ago. No, well, I'll find out. They haven't, Kathy, but I'll show here the when I'm walking parallel to the arroyo. I guess they'll just leave it like that. See, and this is another path or area you can visit. I don't have my thing to be picking up trash, and I also don't have a bag to throw it in. There's a tissue or a paper towel there. Trails up ahead here. If you go straight, there's the other trail. I believe there's 4 trails at the park here, 4 main trails, and then of course the smaller ones that go in between the trails and the arroyo, which is where I'm walking towards. See, that one's a 1/16 of a mile because it's basically right there. Any cut. You can see the erosion. Nothing? Nothing? No. I'll see you. There's a gentleman there was a fishing for gar, but he didn't have anything with him, using a bow and arrow. You can see where the grass is high now again. It's overgrown. A long time ago, there was you could walk through that area. Could even walk past the park, the hiking trail, hike and bike trail. But that really needs maintenance. See, Kathy, here's where right here is the erosion from the flooding in March. The debris. That's all the debris from the flooding in March, where all this was underwater. It was all underwater up until basically half of the park was underwater. I don't know if I've seen yuccas here. I've seen them in Laguna Tascosa. Massive. Even going towards the island, South Padre Island, you see a lot of yuccas. So you can still see some debris there up in the tree. That's probably like 10 feet high. Same thing here. I won't get any closer. And that's, the camera doesn't do it justice, but that's a big hole right there. That's also from the flooding in March. Before, the trail was through there. With the flooding, that it changed its course. Now it's over here. You can see all the trash, not the trash, the debris. So now the detour, the new trail is a little loop here. I don't think they'll do anything. See, you can still see that branch. You can still see debris. That's probably like 10, 12 feet high. That fallen tree got taken over by the vines. There's a few toppled trees. There's so much rain that the ground was so wet, the tree just toppled over. Heard a mourning dove somewhere to my left. Seeing there's more. Yeah, I see all that. Here's a good example coming up. That tree up ahead. What is it? A mesquite. And to show you how high the water level was. So I'm 5'7", and this thing add another foot to it. You're gonna see the mesquite. I was gonna walk, but I can't. There's too much debris. You can see debris there, up there. Let's walk towards the arroyo here. Seeing this mesquite fell over. Hopefully it's the roots, it's still rooted, and it'll just keep on growing at an angle and not die. Morning.
Morning.
So you can see the Arroyo Colorado is, oh, this one has a lot of water, or has some water, and a tire. Somebody had to throw a tire in there. Oh, there was a frog, I think. It's a calm current. It's very murky. Water levels dropped from the last time I walked here. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen a cypress tree with human intervention doing a lot of damage, and basically the native grasses and trees is not the same as what would have been here 100 years ago, 200 years ago. That's why I don't like seeing all those subdivisions that are popping up. I wish they would have walking parks that would contain native plants. Okay, so it's dry, so I can walk here. Yeah, Donnie, I'm gonna have to check that. Let me set my camera down for a little bit because I'm gonna make a video out of here. Let me set this camera at a flat surface. Okay, let me find a place that all these boulders are all. Oh, let me see if I can find something here. I'll be back in 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Sorry about that. Right. Thank you for waiting. Let me turn this off. Okay. Want to take a video with this one. Yeah, it's just a small stream, a small little body of water. It's not very much, and then I can upload that. Let me walk towards one of those lakes. I'm sorry, one of the ponds. Hopefully it's not dried up. Last time it didn't look that interesting. Hey, Christina. I wish there was some wind. It's calm. No wind. No wind, which makes it a good thing it's not been raining that much, so there's mosquitoes aren't really a problem. I should have shown that area, the walk, where the path is, the trail is in that. Even. I'm trying to make sure that the chat isn't frozen, like I've seen it many times. Over there would take me towards the arroyo. Hey Michelle, magandang umaga. Magandang, no, not up, mayong. Salamat Michelle. Salamat Michelle. Yeah. And that's a good thing about going live and using data. Donnie, you just don't know. If you got Wi-Fi, at least you know you have as long as you have internet. There was a huge wasp or hornet with a Wi-Fi. At least you have some. You're steady. Data, you just don't know. About 2 weeks ago, there was a tortoise, a Texas tortoise. I didn't have my cell phone with me, so I didn't catch it on camera. By the time I went to the truck, it was already gone. I believe they do come out much later in the day. $50-minute mark, so probably will be an hour long stream. And I'm not gonna go back to where the javelinas were feeding. You can still see that big hole right there. Oh, the tree is dying. Probably because it fell. It's way too low. One of those branches must have fallen. They need to cut that open, cut it off. Sure is, Kathy. No jaguars here. If they do, they would be coming in from Mexico. At this park, people have seen bobcats, but I've never seen a bobcat in my life, neither here nor in the ranch lands. I'd like to see one from afar, but not something that would be within a few thousand feet from me. No, thank you. Definitely do not want to see a mama bobcat. Yeah, here they call them pumas, panther. I'm going to walk. When I leave the park, I'm gonna go stay here in Harlingen a little bit. I didn't bring my Sam's card, so I'm gonna go into Sam's. Totally didn't remember to bring the card. I leave it at home. There's a rabbit right in front of me. Let me see if I can zoom in on the rabbit. It's right in the middle of the screen. He's gone. Wow. Yeah, like here in Laguna Tascosa, the refuge, and towards some of the, towards closer to the coast, there's a few, what are they called? Tigrillos, I forgot what you call it, tigrillos. This is just dry. Oh, it dried up. So sad. Not even a little body of water. Hopefully the water snakes, the ribbon snakes, went to the other ponds. This is all dried up. The what is a tigrillo called in English? I'm trying to remember. Not a jaguarundi. I know it's a cat that we have down here that's protected. Not too many are around. Let's walk towards the... No, not a mountain lion. It's a small cat. It's found usually around the King Ranch area, National Laguna Tascosa, National Wildlife Refuge. Hey Renslow, magandang umaga. Cannot remember the name of the cat. I call them tigrillos here, Spanish, but I can't remember. Can't remember the name in English at the moment. Ocelot, yeah, it's an ocelot. But down here there's not that many cats. There's a pond that way. This one is dried up as well. See, that's it, Kerry Drive that way. This one is dry. Let's show this one real quick here. We do need some rain. Oh, this one's drying up as well. No, still has a lot of water there. You can see raccoon prints. Gertie, magandang umaga. Thank you for stopping by. And there's another feeder right here. I'm not that far from the parking lot or from the entrance. This other pond looks like it's got a lot of duckweed. Oh, there was a rabbit right there. I saw him really late. At least it's got water. It's got a whole bunch of duckweed. But it still has water. Talaga naman, Rensselaer, it's a nature park. Yeah, Rensselaer, and you as well. Hello, Gertie. I'm almost at the entrance of the park. Here's supposed to be another pond, but it's the same one as the other one. I think I've been through the few ponds that are in this area. See, there's a jabalina right here. I threw a little bit of corn here, not very much. So that's what it was doing. It was eating the corn that was here. And there you go. Hugh Ramsey Nature Park. Let me set this down here at the bench. Let me just set this down real quick here, because I'll be ending the stream here in a few shortly. Oh, there's the parking lot. I'll show it here shortly. Hey, Dolores. Good morning. Yeah, let me show you the parking lot here. Sunday, it was full. I guess they had some people from a church or some organization. There was a lot of people. And then that road right there is Ed Carey Drive, Loop 499. Right, so Donnie and Kathy, if you're still here. Rensselaer, I know Gertie was here. Everybody, Dolores, you all have a great day, evening. Let me get away from the sun so I can see the chat. Yeah, it is. And you all take care. And thanks for watching my stream. Have a good day and good night.